up my fellow Joes, the show, pal, WS Gaming here, welcome back to another video. Welcome to my review of Snooker 19 for the Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and Steam. Now, I have got nothing written in this review for Snooker 19 because I am going to go through my heart to explain you guys about Snooker 19 and, in my honest opinion, why I really enjoyed this game so much. So guys, let's begin, shall we? So the backstory of me with Snooker is I've been a fan for the last, the last 10 years now of, being a Snooker fan. I did enjoy playing and watching Snooker back in the day, but I wasn't really, into Snooker then, but I'm a Snooker fan now. And with myself, with Snooker, is I love watching it every single day. Watching it, watching the World Championships or the Masters or UK or even, watching it around the world on stream or just on YouTube, watching the best shots here and there. And I really enjoy it. So Snooker games for me has always been a hit or miss thing for me. Like, some good ones I really enjoyed was actually the PS2 era with the World Snooker Championship games. I think from 2002, 3 and 4. I haven't played much of those games because I only played them on demos, but what I played of them were fantastic. And then I played some of the 360 area of Snooker of 2007 and a little bit of 2009. Mixed bits here and there about those games, but you know me, I love Snooker to bits, and sometimes you have to play them to see if you enjoy them. And recently I've been on a Snooker hype for the last couple of months with Snooker Nation and Snooker 19. Snooker Nation's always been a fantastic, snooker game for me, but Snooker 19, it's really good for a snooker fan and a snooker game at the same time. So I'm going to go through Snooker 19 through the career mode to the online and what I like and don't like about those stuff. So guys, let's begin. So with Snooker 19's career, you have a choice of 128 snooker players. From the top 16 to the amateurs. From the top 16 of Ronnie O'Sullivan, Neil Robertson, Mark Selby, Judd Trump, or even the amateurs. And there are some good amateurs in this snooker game. You go through a yearly season, from the small events to the big events. Things from the World Championships to the Riga Masters to the UKs to the Masters and some a little bit here and there. You got to qualify in some, tournaments, and sometimes you don't need to qualify for major tournaments like the Masters if you get top 16. If you're a pro, then you're automatically qualified. I think you normally qualify for the Masters. If you're amateur, I think you have to rank up to get to that position, which is really, really cool. Now, I have played Snooker 19 for so long now, and I can understand this now, that I absolutely love the career. The only thing that really draws me back is there's no create a snooker player. That's a little bit of a disappointment, because in 2007 snooker, in World Snooker Championships, you get to create your player, you get to do your abilities, you get to upgrade your player. That's what I love, and I hope Snooker 19 gets an additional to that, or even in the next Snooker 20, in the next Snooker 20 game, they're going to have that feature in there pretty soon. But it doesn't matter me. You got 128 players to choose from. That is incredible. Now, I have to say this right now, that the designs of the snooker players for me are 50-50. That is something for me. Some snooker players look really good. Some snooker players are a bit mix. If you don't mind the visuals, then that's fine. You just play it for the gameplay and how you do. The table, though, I don't say so much about the table. It looks really, really good. The table is responsive and it does a lot of things right or wrong with it. It is really, really cool indeed. Let's talk about the gameplay. I'm going to compare it with Snooker Nation and Snooker 19. So Snooker Nation, basically what you do is you move, you direct, and you shoot. And there's no concept of where do you play a shot correct or not. In Snooker 19, that's different. You have to think before you actually play a shot. Think about a safety shot. Think about think about the pot, think about positional play, think about side spin, think about, you know, where's the best place to snooker your opponent. That's what I like about Snooker 19. I just really, really enjoy that way that this game makes you think. I love it to bits. Now, the AI's gameplay is majority good, despite some of the AI ports. Now, the AI, for me, sometimes can be a hit and miss. Some shots they do, they're fine. Some of the shots are a bit questionable. Like, for example, I had, I think about a week ago, I played a guy who was a top 16 guy, you know, in the AI. He had a black shot, decides to play the blue. Don't know why, he just does. And there was one time that I snookered this guy on this yellow. It took 5 minutes it took me 5 minutes to have a shot because I keep fouling him. He couldn't play a different shot. He was doing the same shot every single time. One shot down or up, one down. It's the same old shot. Maybe do a different route. That's what I want to see. But most of the time, it's good. Sometimes the shot powers needs to be increased, so they have more time on, you know, how well they play. But at the end of the day, I really enjoy, you know, the campaign, and I'm still going through it to this day, and I love it to bits. You can even skip the tournaments if you want to. Now that's a cool feature about that. So if you don't want to, so if you already played the first season and you want to do like the Triple Crown, the World Championships, the Masters, or the UK, you can do that, which is a really, really, really cool feature indeed, and I love it. So yeah, that's it for the these career mode. I might have missed out one or two little bits here and there. If I do, I can go back and change it. That's it for the career stuff. Let's get into the online multiplayer. Next is multiplayer. Now, you have your local play, which is one-on-one. You know, you against your friends or your family. Now, for me, I have not done yet because I don't have anyone to play it against. But I've seen some people played it and it looks really, really cool. You can set up how many frames you want to do. You can go for like a best of 4, or a best of 6, or a best of 11, or even like the World Championships, best of 35. That will take about so many hours to do, which I really enjoy. I like seeing that. There's also quick play where you can play against, you know, AI players. You know, you can play against, you know, you can play as Ronnie O'Sullivan, you can play an amateur, or you can play against a top 16. I really enjoyed that a lot. You can also, same thing, you can change, you know, you can change how many frames you want to do, change the place you want to go to. I like that a lot. Let's talk about online multiplayer. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit worried at first because, a third-party game, there's going to be not much fan base with, you know, this game, like Snooker 19. I was wrong. People are playing this game, and I am loving it to bits. Playing against other people around the world, I think most of it around the world, playing against, you know, different players. You can choose something. You can choose between different snooker players you want to. You can go for a top 16 player or even an amateur, which I really enjoyed. And yeah, the multiplayer has been fun. There's 2 multiplayer modes. You have your online play and your tournament play. Now, let me go through online play first. Now, online play is just technically one-on-one, one frame. Whoever wins wins, and I like that a lot. You know, I like the way I like the way seeing what the opponent's gonna do, what shots they're gonna do, and I love it to bits. Now, the aiming aid on this game, I forgot to talk about this. The aiming aid is really, really cool. Now, in the seasonal play, you get to choose between, you know, like, you know, easy, medium, hard, or even harder, which, like, the hardest, like, you know, you have to be precise. Easy, you got one thin line, and then maybe when you're doing a thin shot angle. Really, really cool. Now, with multiplayer, it is basically, they want to make it like real as possible to snooker in real life. For example, like very thin shots, it's like a 50-50 chance of getting it, and I love that. There's been times in multiplayer in the online multiplayer I missed shots that was my stupidity. There's been shots that I've made that have been fantastic, and with those aiming aids have been really, really good. Now, I have lost matches that I kind of serve wins, but sometimes in snooker that's how games work. Now, one thing I like to see in the online multiplayer is like how many frames do you want to do. Maybe like first to 3, first to 5, or first to 7, first to 9, 11, things like that. But at the end of the day, I think it's like 1 frame will still do for me, and I love it to bits because I haven't got much time to do stuff, so 1 frame will still do really well for me. Next is the tournament. So tournament for me is really cool. Now they're only doing it in certain time dates, which is a really cool feature in this game because I just recently played in my first tournament and I got into top 100. I think I was like 97th out of 670 something on Xbox One. I think on PlayStation it's like 100 or 200. I keep forgetting. But you know, you play your matches, and if you win matches, you get better rewards. It's like FIFA for me. I don't know why. It's like you win matches, you get better rewards. It's like that, and I really enjoyed that a lot. And for me, I got, you know, it's all cosmetics, by the way. It's no pay to win stuff, which is really cool. Basically, I got a tie and a shirt, or like some new suit, whatever. Pretty cool indeed. And yeah, these are like weekly or like different time dates, as I said beforehand. They're gonna try and do as much into tournament based, you know, in real life, which is really, really cool. Overall, with the online multiplayer, there's been no issues, despite one where it was my turn and I didn't even get to move. That was the only time I've had it, so I had to quit the game. I had to forfeit the match, which kind of sucks. But they have always been, you know, fixing things up, make changes here and there to the game, which I really, really enjoy. And overall, the online is a massive thumbs up if you want to go and play competitive. If you want to go and play competitively, it is amazing. So yeah, guys, online multiplayer has been fantastic for me. And yeah, that is about it for me for Snooker 19. Let's get into the verdict, shall we? Snooker 19 is the snooker game that I've always wanted. I am surprised how good this game is. From the seasonals to the online to the quick play to the gameplay, despite some little visual bits here and there, this game, Snooker 19, is a must-buy if you're a snooker fan, and I love this game so much. Now, before I go and actually give you guys my verdict, I want to show you guys something that I am so honoured to have into my collection, and honestly, like that, I've always looked after this since I've got this. And I've got the top 16 I've got the game signed by the top 16 snooker players from the World Championships. Awesome thing to have. Gonna be putting this into my collection sooner than later, but I want to keep it pristine as much as possible. Love that so much. So yeah, guys, I am going to give Snooker 19 an overall rating of an 8.5 out of 10. One of those snooker games that I really, really enjoyed, and I cannot wait to get back online, play the online tournaments, and even doing more of the seasons in career mode. I really enjoyed it so much. And yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching this. Please smack the like button for this. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more content. All of my social media links are in the description down below. Any comments, any feedbacks, you guys know what to do. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys next time. See you later, peeps. Bye-bye.